The 12% internet tax is an indirect tax. It is passed on from the service provider to the client, but the service provider is supposed to pay it to URA. If you to compare and do the mathematics behind this tax and the OTT, which was being paid by the consumer of 200 shillings per day, if you compare the mathematics, you will find that the 12% is actually much lower to the individual or to the muntu wa bulijjo what they are going to be paying as compared to what they were paying. But also you will find that because it's an indirect tax passed on by the service provider to the consumer, what the service provider may choose to do is may not even choose to increase the price of internet, may choose to leave it where it was, or even reduce more to reduce probably the profit they were getting, but enable consumers continue accessing internet without any interruptions. So the business model may change according to the service provider and whatever they would decide to make business sense. But for me, I think I wouldn't anticipate service providers increasing prices for this reason, because it's an indirect tax, and for the good of the people to penetrate and also use internet, it shouldn't be able to increase prices. But also, that said, it is I think also prudent that we understand the dynamics that were behind OTT, because OTT, some businesses or some people chose to use VPN to avoid OTT, and you find that it's much more expensive on the side of the business or side of the individual, because as I earlier mentioned, someone may be using 500 MBs for a day, but because they chose to use VPN, they use it for 2 hours, because VPN was a data consuming platform, and it will actually become more costly on the side of the consumer without knowing that actually they are spending more on data than that they would spend on OTT. But also, we have found businesses that have probably complained that because of OTT they were not able to transact in a time frame, because probably they forgot that OTT had expired or not. Those interruptions are no more. Now internet is free. You can easily access. Sorry, it's not free. You can easily access internet without a worry of the daily OTT tax that you have to pay.